Hi, Intro to Lit people who I miss. I am making you a video today instead of just typing out what I want you to do because I thought maybe you would like to meet my dogs at the end of the video. I don't know. Well, you can. They're both here. They're sleeping on the floor. Hopefully they won't get in a fight while I'm trying to talk to you. But I just want to tell you a little bit about the assignment that you will be doing with your almost main character that you chose. And I heard from almost everybody, but there were like 3 people, I think, that I didn't hear from. So I worry about you when I don't hear from you in these very post-apocalyptic, I guess they're not even post-apocalyptic, they're like current apocalypse times. So I should have started this video with saying I hope you're doing okay. And I hope you're not like too super lonely, and I hope you're even finding some good things in this chunk of weird history that we're living through. But anyway, so Almost Maine was a nice escape. I did get some nice emails from a few people saying that it was delightful and that it was adorable, and I agree. I love this play. It just makes me happy. Most of the little scenes that are in it are, they have good outcomes. There's a couple where they don't end, terribly happy, but for the most part, it's just really sweet, and it's about people who love each other, and it's about a lot of cliches sort of like flipped on their heads and played with, like the shoe one where they're out skating and then the other shoe drops. You've always heard people, they're waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it drops right in the middle. And I think it was Bree who said she'd worked on a performance of this show, and she actually got to run up the catwalk and drop the shoe in the middle of that scene. So that was cool. But anyway, there's 2 things I'm going to have you do, and I'm going to send this video to you through email, and then I have a couple of things I want you to take a look at that are fun, kind of, and sort of will give you an idea. In this class, as you have noticed, we don't do traditional papers very often, and same goes for this. We're actually going to, if we were together, we would be performing this play, not from memory, but with our scripts in our faces and doing it that way, but we won't be able to do that. So instead, I'm going to have you do one part of the assignment you would have done anyway, and then another additional thing. So the one thing I would have you do anyway is going to be to answer a set of questions about your chosen character. So you're going to imagine that you have been cast in a production of this show, and you have been cast as the character you told me was your favorite. You can change if you want to. I'm okay with that, but it doesn't have to be your gender or your age or your personality. It doesn't have to match you at all. So this is going to be your character, and you're going to imagine that you were cast to play them. And in order to prepare to play them, you're going to examine and discover, and in a lot of cases, create their backstory. So I have a whole bunch of questions that I will be sending you in a PDF, I think is the file I have, that I want you to answer in very nicely typed up responses. This is an actual assignment, and I have a submission tab in the e-learning home of this course that you can use to submit this. So one part of what you're going to do is be responding to those questions. Now, if the script does not tell you what the answer to that question is, like if the question is, what is your religious belief? And the script doesn't say anywhere, because that's the first place you're going to go for the answers is the script. And the second place is going to be your educated guesses and like drawing from the script. So if it says a city, then you can choose. You want to be specific, so you can choose like New York, or you can choose whatever, but you already know because the script says city. And then the other things are going to be like, the script doesn't mention it anywhere at all. And so you're going to have to go, I wonder what East is like. I wonder what his childhood was like. I wonder what he wears. Because these are some of the questions you're going to answer. It is not okay. This is important. It's not okay to skip any of the questions. So if the script doesn't say, and you don't have any hint whatsoever what the answer may be, there's no right answer. You're just trying to fill in the background of this character so they make more sense to you. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. There'll be a series of questions. Answer all the questions. Type up your answers. Read through them and revise them so there's exactly what you mean, and proofread them, and that's going to be part of that assignment. The other part is going to require you to send me a photograph, okay? Or maybe even 2 or 3 photographs. And your job is going to be to either, you have a choice, so this is the second half. Everyone answers the questions about the backstory of their character. Do that part. The second part is either or. You're either going to create a costume for your character with things that are around your house, which, you know, luckily the people in Almost, by the way, Almost is the name of a town. Hopefully you gathered all of that. It's a place in Maine called Almost. And these people are very basic. I think flannel wearing, jeans, sometimes snowmobile clothes, things like that. So you're going to fashion a costume for your character and their scene. Or you're going to create a prop for the scene. So maybe it's the big bags from Gail and Lindale's argument about love, and the little box with the ring, or the big red bag, or the heart painting from the last scene. So 2 things: either create a costume and take a few pictures of that costume. You can model it. You can have your little brother model it. You can lay it out on. You can just lay it out on a bed. Like, here's the pants, here's the shirt, here's the whatever. Pick out a costume or create a prop. So for your scene. So either one of those 2 plus the PDF questions, and that is your 100-point assignment for this section of the course, for the theater section. And then we'll move into, I think, nonfiction for our last. I don't remember what we do next. But that's okay, because the syllabus knows, and we are still sticking with the syllabus. Please submit your character explorations and your prop or costume photographs through e-learning, preferred. If you have trouble with e-learning, let me know. Through e-learning by Friday at like noon, okay? And then there's a couple other things in your email that I would love for you to read through or look at. Like, one of them is like Danny DeVito video teaching you how to eat an egg while continuing to say your dialogue. Luckily, you guys won't have to do that. But anyway, so we have a couple minutes left. You want to meet my dog? You can tune out now if you want to. But here, I'll show you at least one of them. She's sleeping right here on the floor. I'm going to pick her up just a second. This is Martin. Really, her name is Mar. It's short for Mariposa. And she's really cute. But she was totally sleeping. And I just made a video for my tech writing class too, and she was a wild maniac during that video. So, hi guys. Do your characters. Her favorite character is Sandrine, or the waitress. You want to play the waitress, don't you? Alright, I miss you guys. Okay, take care. Have fun with this assignment. And send me emails if you want to, if you have any questions. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Well, I don't know when I'll see you. But take care of yourselves. I'll see you again one day. Alright, bye-bye.